What an absolute beautiful location for some 3x3 hoops. There's Walter Dale Bridge, and we're here in the heart of the Ice District where things are about to heat up. For the next couple of days, Kyle Montgomery, a.k.a. The Voice, is in your ears. We've reached stop number 5 on this 2023 World Tour. 14-team field to start things off. Of course, we'll have a 3-team qualifying draw to see who makes it to the main draw. We'll compete for the grand prize of $40,000. Here's a look at the weather. I'm no weatherman, but you can tell that it's a bit brisk here in the north. We're here in the capital of Alberta, coming to Edmonton, where 3x3 has continued to evolve and continue to grow. A lot of legends involved in the game here from Edmonton. Steve Sir being one of them. And I know you guys are hearing my voice, but now you're going to get a chance to see my face. Hello. I didn't put any lotion on this morning. Don't judge me. Kyle Montgomery, happy to be back with you again. And stop number 5. Is UNAB going to do it again? That is the question at hand. A lot of competition. 2 very good American teams that we'll get a look at. Princeton as well as Washington, D.C. Keep an eye out for them. Lehman's in the field. Regan's in the field. Amsterdam is here with Worthy de Jong. We're going to find out who's going to be a real challenge for Team UNAB as they try to make history and get to their 5th consecutive win to start things off. You know, I'm not doing this thing by myself. We got an all-star squad in our entertainment crew. This is Noah Lazarus, 3x3, the hype, 1/2 the Q Yard, one of the best in the biz with that microphone in his hand. He's going to be keeping it lit. And also our Olympic DJ. He's been a part of the 3x3 family for a long time. That's DJ Lass on the spins. He's giving those knuckles some work over the next 4 days out here. Women's series going down here in Edmonton as well, just in case y'all didn't know. In case you didn't know about the rules of 3x3, first of all, where have you been? Second of all, don't worry about it. Here's a rule refresher for you, the rules of the game.
Welcome to the world of 3x3, baby. It's an exciting new brand of basketball. You got 2 teams of 3 players on the court, and you got 1 player sitting on the bench here with me. Playing on the half court with 1 rim. With the official 3x3 basketball made especially for the fast-paced outdoor game. The first team to 21 points is your winner, or the team with the most points after 10 minutes. You have just 12 seconds on the shot clock, and the clock is ticking, baby. Anything inside the arc is worth 1 point, while anything outside the arc is worth 2. Woo! That's how I do, baby. And once you score, the ball doesn't stop. Offense turns to defense just like that. It's a 10-minute sprint.
Yes, it is a 10-minute sprint. Not only do they have to have their conditioning up, you better have your conditioning ready as well. 10-minute sprints create a marathon. 12 games on the slate, and well, 15 if you want to include the qualifying draw. Those matter too. Here's what things look like on the World Tour 2023. Here are your top squads and the teams you will see competing. Some will end early. Again, with the qualifying draw, there'll be 2 teams that will be eliminated. So we will see who is going to earn their spot in the main draw. But a lot of talent. Ulaanbaatar MMC Energy is another squad not to be slept on. Here's that qualifying draw group that I was telling you about with San Juan. I think they would be considered the favorite. Santiago, UNAB, that's a new entry. And St. Boniface out of Canada. I hope I'm saying that right. If I'm saying it wrong, just hit me up at 3x3 The Voice and say, come on, man, get your pronunciation game up. But those are your 3 qualifying draw squads. First team to 21 wins. You heard the rules refresher. 10-minute sprint, 7 fouls puts you in the penalty. Half the court, twice the fun. That's how it goes down with 3x3. And again, happy to be back here in Canada. We played a lot of huge 3x3 events in Canada over the years, from our time in Saskatoon and obviously playing in Montreal last year. Canada has a big imprint on our game. We are happy to be back. and it's Boniface. I just got a correction. See, my team is already helping me out. See, teamwork makes the dream work. So we'll be getting the action underway here momentarily. Again, I remind you, these guys aren't playing for free. $40,000 grand prize, over $100,000 prize pool, as the top 5 finishers will be awarded. San Juan, Puerto Rico, against St. Boniface. Right? Gotta do it again. All righty, we're off to a sterling start. Also hoping the weather will cooperate with us throughout the day. We do have some cloud cover, but I think I'm certainly hoping that we dodge showers today. We play this game outdoors in the center of the city. Again, the Ice District. So we'll get you introduced to San Juan, who do have a pedigree in 3x3. In fact, they were our first ever World Tour final winners back in 2012. Saw them pick up 1 Masters win since then. And they're going to have to take the long road to try to get a W here, starting off in the qualifying draw.
All right, setting off qualifying draw game 1. Team San Juan versus St. Boniface. And now,
yeah, Boniface. That's right.
Representing our team San Juan, number 4, Leandro Allende.
All righty. Now it's time to get these guys introduced.
Number 6.
Check out number 4, Allende. He brings the heat down low. Great size, strong defender. Juan scoops. He's a high flyer. You don't want to be on his mixtape. Look for some athleticism from him. Adrian Ocasio. I call him the Puerto Rican bull. El Toro. And there's that man, Antonio Ralat. The Lotto. Trying to get some money out here in Edmonton. Now Team St. Boniface. They will take the court now. They got Caleb McIntosh, Jaharka Metaxas, Michael Hebert, and Zach Dembele. They come in seated number 14. They're trying to change last in the first.
And number 4, Caleb McIntosh.
Last to enter the court is Caleb McIntosh, the second youngest of this quartet, 28 years old. Trying to make a name for himself. Got an opportunity in front of him, 10 minutes on the game clock. But make no mistake, they will be going up against a more experienced San Juan team who has continued to get better and better. They competed with the best and at times on the World Tour beat the best.
And now let's meet our officials.
So we'll coin flip it, decide who gets that opening possession, and get a look at our 2 officials, Marek Malashevsky and Alex Talasainen. They will be holding this one down. Our first 10-minute sprint of day 1 here in Edmonton, 2023. Stop number 6 of 18 this year. That's right, 18 of them this year, y'all. It's going to be busy. It's going to be a busy run to the World Tour Final 2023. Here we are, I guess you could say we're on the eve of the Olympic Games. Of course, the Olympics, the second edition of the Olympics that will see 3x3 as a part of the event schedule. Coming your way next year from Paris. It's Caleb McIntosh, certainly a guy to keep an eye on.
But now before every game, we do a countdown. But we don't say 3, 2,
Squads
1.
like Lehman, Wishan, NE.
3x3.
They figure to be top competitors here. Again, I mentioned Princeton with Damon Huffman and their new emerging star, Henry Caruso. Zaire Carrington.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 3.
All righty. Countdown is over. Let's get to it. Game number 1. The voice in your ear. Nice look on the attempt. Cross. Got the step, Kwasku. I see you later, homie. San Juan, they get the score to start things off. Saint Boniface on the attack now. Loose ball out to the perimeter through the teeth of the D. There's a whistle on the way up. And that'll put Zach Dembele on the line, the young 23-year-old.
It's going to be a foul. That's team foul number 1 on San Juan. Going to be 1 shot here.
And his free throw is good.
First shot.
San Juan trying to create something here out of transition. What a beautiful pass. Oh, but Ocasio, he sold the clip. Wasco got to move his feet against a quicker guard. He does a good job there as the ball is swung out. Cleared beyond the 2-point arc. Now Kwasku will set up Ralat. Ralat, he's a certified bucket, but he's not going to get a look this time. Instead, it's Kwasku. And they play on. I know the shot clock sounded, but that ball hit the rim. So all is good as it's 2-1.
Kicks it out.
Tough layup attempt right there. You better get back on D. Ocasio decides to drive it right at him.
It's going to be a foul.
That was a head-on collision. Hope they got AAA. 2 big boys banging. Adriano Ocasio.
Only 1 shot here.
1. He and Ralat do the lion's share of the scoring typically for this new San Juan team.
3-1.
And his free throw will put him up 3-1. Oh, he took him to spin class. You've been dismissed.
Score is down low, 3-2.
1-point game. Ocasio will regain the possession. And he's fouled before the horn, so he'll head back up to the stripe. So far, so good for San Juan at the free throw line. An early edge. So we're just scratching the surface here. Buck 30 in.
At the line for San Juan. Free throw, short, offensive rebound.
And the offensive rebound is made good.
Possession now, Saint Boniface.
Saint Boniface on the attack. The stroke was broke from 2. Kwasku. He'll get it down low. Allende out to Ocasio. Ocasio. Oh. He came up shorter than Tyrion Lannister.
Change of possession.
It's a 2-point game. Can't even blame that one on the wind. It ain't so breezy yet. Quick heads from Ralat to poke it away. Ralat. Move it around. Oh, that's easy money. Easy breezy. As he sets up Kwasku.
Scores on the baseline.
Oh, nice drive, but gotta finish that. Does not. Luckily for Saint Boniface, they'll have another opportunity here. And oh, you will go away.
Denied.
Mi casa es no su casa. So check out Kwasku with the long arm of the law. I told you no. Don't ask me again. 3-point game baseline. He stepped on it. Official Talassanian is all over it.
5-2. 7 minutes 39 seconds remain. Saint Boniface, 2 team fouls. San Juan, 1 team foul.
Saint Boniface, while they are a new entry here, making their debut here in 2023. Got here via the Massacres Hoop It Up Winnipeg quest. I think that's proper quest. Anyway, that's what they got here. They're hoping to extend it, obviously. Can they pull off a shocker against San Juan? Dos es bien.
It's the deuce with the juice.
So Ralat starting to add his offensive capabilities
turnover
to the attack. Bullet pass is broken up.
7-2.
But a 5-point lead early. If you know anything about 3x3, it is not insurmountable in any way.
Oh, up the hezzy.
Nice fake, spin, dish, back out. Oh, blew a tire. Now the floaty is floating.
Beats the buzzer.
I'm liking the game I'm seeing
7-3, nice
from
move.
Metaxas.
Straight away deuce, no juice.
Big rebound. Give me that.
Handling at the wing, crossover, baseline,
Now,
drive, too strong.
Dembele's a no-go. Casio. Set up Ralat, trying to work some two-man game. They've been getting this consistently in this game, but that defense converged, smothered Ocasio. They come away with the steal. Oh, Kwasku. He will feed that one and get it back. Kwasku! Bang out. I told you he was a high flyer. The voice never lies to you. Oh, he couldn't do nothing with that. He got big boy underneath. Left wing attempt. Nope. That ricochets off the iron. Oh. Lost to Wilson. Ralat left alone. They double dared him. He does not make him pay. Kwasku is there to clean up the mess as the lead continues to swell for San Juan. 9-4.
Behind the back dribble, off a hesitation, spin mode.
Oh, that's good defense.
Oh,
nice, but better offense. Way to stick with it and stick the score underneath. Metaxas. Two-possession lead here for San Juan. Ocasio's got to get that ball up quickly before the double team comes. That's exactly what he did. And we've seen again San Juan get that action consistently here through the first nearly 5 minutes of play. Now it's time for a TV timeout. First break beyond the 7-minute mark. So each team will get a chance to recharge here and head down the second half stretch of the action. There's Kwasku stretching out, banging the rim.
Canada basketball, Alberta basketball, and due north advanced.
Brings that athleticism, not just offensively, but defensively as well. We've seen him protecting the rim, and now we see him doing the opposite. That's not exactly protecting the rim. He is vandalizing the property.
Once again, shout out to DJ Last, making the last on a 1-2.
I want to thank our ball and apparel sponsor, Wilson. Of course, Due North Events. A big thank you to all of game. San Juan putting it on them now. Nice feed. Just like that. Ralat wide open for the layup. Oh, in your face. Gave him a taste.
Number 1 getting it done, Jahaka Metaxas.
So Jahaka Metaxas has put together a pretty impressive game for St. Boniface, but you can see the score. Oh my goodness! He flattened the ball. We're gonna need a new Wilson. That block. This was like a volleyball kill. Here's the setup, and he just beat that. Happy trails.
So once again, we are in the
Quascoot with a couple of just monster blocks in this game. Nice dunk as well. Somebody's mixtape is off to a good start.
The main draw will start at a 12:55.
So here's some of the action that has led to this 7-point advantage for San Juan.
Qualifiers. Stay tuned for that as well.
They work that pick and roll well, utilize the bigs.
FIBA 3x3 World Tour Edmonton.
What in the world?
Shot clock violation.
So shot clock violation. Give it back over to San Juan, who seem primed to get a victory here. St. Boniface is not out of it yet, but it don't look good. Oh, he picked his pocket.
Cookies, give me that. Dembele. Hanley.
Dembele.
Metaxas.
Give it up.
Trying to use the quickie quicks.
Metaxas, nope.
Stingy defense.
Quascoot. Uh-oh.
Oh, nice
I thought they
pass.
set him up with an oop. Instead, the extra pass leads to the splash. H2O from Allende. All agua. Great contest, but Dembele, what a beautiful finish there. You got to appreciate those type of plays. It's not all about the fancy highlights. That was a hell of a make. Meantime, it's Ralat Midi Money. It is 17-8.
Jump shot.
Nice footwork. Doesn't amount to a bucket. Quascoot. He has his pass taken away. McIntosh does not connect. Allende looking for another deuce. Nope. Quascoot can track it down.
It goes out of bounds.
2:20 to go.
Possession, St. Boniface.
It has been a one-sided affair. Not exactly a shot, considering that, again, that experience, it matters.
At the elbow, hands it off.
Ralat by himself.
Off left.
No connection that time.
And he pulls up to reduce.
That one came up abbreviated from the right wing as Ocasio will now attack himself. Quascoot, that's not really his range, but he's gonna let it fly anyway.
Can hit. Final minute, 48 seconds remaining in the game.
Buck 48. Now it's Ocasio from the left elbow. He and Allende sharing the rock up top to Ocasio.
Oh, nice play. And a nice
10-point advantage.
By Ocasio.
And this one is a foregone conclusion. Not a matter of if, but a matter of when. With a minute 30 left. Sneaking in, and the layup is missed. We've seen several of those missed layups from St. Boniface. Yep. This one is about to be a done dilly.
Ocasio with an easy layup down low. Turnover.
Oh, nice ball fake. Ocasio. No. Twos haven't been exactly falling. They haven't exactly had to fall either. The ones are working just fine. Ralat will finish with the reverse. And it is point game, San Juan. The winner of the qualifying draw will join Ulaanbaatar MMC Energy and Lehman Hushan in Eaton Pool D, by the way. So San Juan, Santiago, UNAB, and St. Boniface, your 3 competitors. And while this game will not eliminate St. Boniface from contention to get into the main draw, it is certainly not going to help their cause with just 8 points. Let's say they get a win in their final game against Santiago. They would have to win by a wide margin, force a 3-way tie. That's a story for another day. There's insult to injury. 22-8, San Juan over St. Boniface. That was ugly. What a runaway for San Juan. They got to be feeling confident. They came out and handled their business. Now they'll head back and get rested up for their last game. Here's a look at the final shot. He fired away. And you can get that at the bottom of the net. Antonio Ralat and his San Juan team. They off to a good start here. You cannot leave that man alone. And the 2-piece gives them 22, the highest point total that you can possibly have in regulation. San Juan in great position with the dub, winning it by 14 points. So, again, they'll step aside, get a rest, and, you know, the ball is in their court, so to speak, in that San Juan gets a win against Santiago, and that's a wrap. Then we'll know exactly who's going to be heading to Pool D. Right now, we're going to head to some moving pictures. Some people call those highlights. Here they are. If you're a fan of St. Boniface, you might want to turn away. It was not Purdy. It was all San Juan. Although, there were some signs to be encouraged about. Zach Dembele, I thought he played a really good game. And Jaharta Metaxas, I think they showed some good signs for St. Boniface. But they needed more than signs. Matter of fact, they should have sent a smoke signal. They needed some help. With Kwasku coming through, matching like 2 potatoes. And then he was blocking everybody's shot he could find. There's a find for you. Kwasku to Ralat on the cut as the lead continued to swell. And there's one of those vicious blocks I was telling you about. He was hitting the block button all day long. No new friends. He finds his friend in the corner, Allende, who knocks down the 2. And then, again, we saw this type of action throughout the game. Quick slips to the bucket, off the handoff. And a few of those went down as well. Those tend to help. 2-piece, no biscuit. And then the final one. Bang, bang. Done. San Juan in a runaway. Okay, so we are in the qualifying draw, so that means that we'll have about 10 minutes until our next contest gets underway. So get comfortable. Go ahead and get you something to eat, something to drink, but don't go far or we will find you. We're back to action here in Edmonton. 10 minutes. The clock starts now.
Next game starts in about 10 minutes so teams gonna go warm up on the court. But in the meantime, everybody in the stands and everybody here, please take out your phones and scan that QR code as we want to see your beautiful faces, as we do have a fan wall and we want to see your beautiful faces and smiles on the big screen. And just as well, we are going to be having games later. There will be quizzes when you scan the QR code, and we are giving out prizes here once again at the FIBA 3x3 World Tour Edmonton, Canada. So scan that QR code, take out your phones, y'all. We want to see all your beautiful smiles there on the big screen. DJ Last on the ones and twos, y'all. Hey, what's up, Edmonton? We got DJ Last on the fan wall. Yeah, Edmonton, let's go. What a nice shot there. So once again, whenever y'all see that QR code, be sure to scan it, upload y'all pictures, and during timeouts, etc., during the day, we want to see your lovely faces on the screen.
Just getting day one of this fifth Masters of the 2023 World Tour underway. Kyle Montgomery, aka the voice of 3x3, is in your ear. First game was a runaway, in case you missed it. It was San Juan all over St. Boniface. They won that thing 22-8. They are in the driver's seat here in this qualifying draw. If St. Boniface hope to have a chance to play in the main draw and join Pool D, they must win and win big against Santiago UNAB out of Chile. So
let's get to it.
We will soon find out in this next 10-minute sprint. I can tell you this, that Santiago, they qualify via the Quest U23 FIBA Chile to arrive here in Edmonton. They are a considerable distance away from home. We're going to see what they can do in enemy territory. They got some good players on this squad. Some experience in Joaquin Silva, Joaquin Pino, Cesar Bermar, and Rodrigo Rubio. That is a squad. Young, I said experience, but I've seen several of these players playing 3x3. 22 and younger is the Santiago team.
Representing the team of St. Boniface, number 3, Zach Dembele.
And a reintroduction to St. Boniface, in case you didn't see him. That's Zach Dembele. Showed some sparks in that opening loss. I know it wasn't pretty, but sometimes you gotta look at it glass half full. Some things to build on. Caleb McIntosh the last to hit the court, along with Jaharka Metaxas and Michael Hebert. Your 14 seed versus your 13 seed. 10 minutes sprinting in a critical game. You know what's at stake for St. Boniface. They're hoping that their day doesn't end early, but they got to bring it here. We'll flip a coin here. This will decide who gets that opening possession. It looks like it's going to be St. Boniface's decision, as our two officials will get their 15 seconds of fame. That's the general, the G. Into it, and Miroslava Jovicin. We call her Mima around these parts. Hello to both of them. So as these teams get warmed up, we are also getting warmed up for what should be an incredible day of 3x3. I can tell you this is my 9th season on the microphone for 3x3 and watching the evolution of this game. And, you know, even the teams that you see in the qualifying draws now are good teams. But the competition is certainly a lot tougher here in 2023. Just on the cusp of the Olympics, and countries and players trying to earn their spot to the biggest stage in sports. I mean, honestly. So who knows? St. Boniface might show a different side here in Edmonton.
However, before every game,
they are, between the two teams, this is certainly more home territory for St. Boniface than it is for Santiago. They're used to playing in cold conditions. Although I'm from California, so this qualifies as kind of cold to me. Don't start judging me, Canadians. Don't do that. My skin is thin. All right, let's go. The countdown's over. Let's get it on. All right.
Let's go.
Poked away quickly. Good defense here from Santiago. If I'm St. Boniface, I'm certainly going to let Dembele get loose. Let's see if McIntosh can make some noise in this one. He misses the floater. Been relatively quiet to this point, he and Hebert. No better time to show up than now.
Head fake.
Hebert. Oh, finds himself alone. He'll give it up. Unselfish play. The 10-footer. All net, all wet. Boniface will draw first blood.
No good. Nice hustle, but
okay.
Boniface comes away.
Oh, that one nearly taken away. Actually is. Nope, no, it's not.
And the scramble for the ball goes out of bounds.
That ball's going to be red. DJ Labs playing the Drizzy. Of course. We are in Canada. Eh? Gotta show me, dog. Step back. Splash. All threads on a beautiful step back. I see you, Joaquin Pino. Uh-oh, man down.
With the left.
Left hand layup. I don't know if he tripped or it was because of that blinding spin move. There's
He draws a foul, bodies collide.
A lot of contact on that shot, and that's why the whistle came. And that's why Joaquin Pino, the 22-year-old, second-rate player coming out of Chile, will step up to the line. Still going back.
Free throw.
Free throws, no go.
Rebound. St. Boniface.
Tied up at 2 apiece. The long-range shot is spit out. It's halfway down, just rattled out. So they'll reset. Oh, spin move. He's big and nimble.
With the finish.
What a nice move. Chance for a 2-point play. 4-2, Santiago. McIntosh with the up fake. McIntosh. Wait a minute, did he get it up in time? Oh, foul red. He did get it up in time. There's a foul on Santiago. And that was in the process of the shot.
Santiago with a 2-point lead. Number 4 at the line. St. Boniface, McIntosh.
So McIntosh
Free throw.
Knocks it down.
From the counter.
Oh, 2-piece, no biscuit.
Number 5.
Yeah, I see you, Joaquin Silva, the 21-year-old. He's getting buckets like rain is coming. It is 6-3. That one is deflected. Look at Joaquin Silva. I see, he's everywhere. Hand it off, and there's a blocking foul on the drive attempt. Almost 2 minutes in. Nice pace to the game, especially for Santiago, who are up to 6 points. This is a 10-minute sprint to 21. So seeing some good looks offensively. Oh, get that out of here. Hebert with a defensive appearance. Now, Dembele, he reroutes. He has not found his destination.
Thinks about it, kicks it into the lane.
Oh, reverse. Nice sauce on that one. So that's Cesar Belmar getting in on the action. So far, a pretty balanced attack for Santiago. We see Joaquin Pino get in on it. Joaquin Silva. Now Belmar. Only guy left is Rodrigo Rubio. We're going to see if he can do it. And he misses that one.
Offensive rebound.
Offensive board. Tough defense on the interior. Another 2 attempt. And that was too strong. Long rebound. Track down. McIntosh up fake. Jab step. He'll give it up. Hebert. It's time for the big fella to go to work.
Back up top.
Up fake. McIntosh all by himself. The flotation device malfunctioned, but he was able to make up for it. Oh, count it. Count it. Joaquin Pino. He is balling right now.
After this.
Joaquin Pino using that size and quickness.
So I know it's early, but we gotta ask the crowd,
Take another look. This is Joaquin Pino. This is his ability beyond that 2-point arc. We see that. And then there's Silva also chunking the deuces. And then here's the block. The defense underneath from Hebert. He says no more than a vegan at a meat market. No! I don't want it. Hey, we're having fun. Y'all know how we do. It's nothing new. 8-4, and it's also nothing new for St. Boniface looking at a big deficit here in Edmonton so far. I'm not trying to get down on them. I'm just going to call it like I see it. They got to find some offense, and they got to find it quickly. They don't want to see this lead swell like they saw against San Juan. So you got to go to your bucket getters. He's one of them. He's one of them, and there it is. Texas. Oh.
And a foul.
So a hard foul.
That's team foul number 5.
And that is the 5th on St. Boniface, as that gives me a chance to remind you about how many fouls put you in the penalty situation. That means they have one more to give. A 7th defensive foul means 2 free throws for Santiago. That one just grazes the iron. Didn't have nearly enough on that. Did he clear that? Dembele, apparently he did.
Can't create the space.
Now Silva will give it up to Pino.
Step back.
Pino. No.
Off the mark, but gets his own rebound. Down low.
Oh, steps through, excusez-moi. Places to go, buckets to get. It has been a Silva Pino show for Santiago. I didn't try to rhyme that. It just worked out that way. 10-5. 4 minutes have eclipsed in this second qualifying draw game here in Edmonton.
Oh,
nice spin move. And he finishes nicely.
With a left-hand layup.
Yeah.
10-6.
Oh, scoop is a no-go. Texas, he'll give it up this time. There's Hebert. He's going to get one to go.
Nice catch and the soft touch, Michael Hebert.
So whenever they see that mismatch with Hebert with a smaller defender underneath, this is something that St. Boniface should probably try to exploit if they can. It's a lot of dribbling. 12-second shot clocks. Couldn't work the give and go, and Santiago, they're going to give it right back. Yep. Rubio was feeling charitable. Give him another possession.
They trail by 3. Pulls up for 2 off the front of the rim.
2 is a no-go. Pino has it cleared. He's a dangerous man with that rock in his hand. He sets the table. That's good eating. 11-7. Texas nearly made that shot. Incredible. Shoulda, coulda, woulda though. It's an 11-7 contest. That's a little too fancy there. Texas will confiscate the goods. And Metaxas will reset left wing, run up, and oh, too strong. Dembele. No, he got me excited for no reason. Still a 4-point game. Pino with some suffocating defense, try to rock him. Oh, Dembele. Man, he had that man in solitary confinement, in prison. You ain't going nowhere. I'm getting more impressed with Joaquin Silva. Joaquin Pino as this game goes on. Offense, the defense. There's Pino again. This time he'll give it up. Easy setup for the lay. Cesar Belmar. Plenty of space for a 2 attempt. Take it. Takes it, doesn't make it. Texas will track it down. Texas behind the back. Oh, he had him lost in the sauce. Somebody help that man. 12-8. Pino. Crossover. What? He glitched. mid-drive. That possession comes up empty for Santiago, who is still maintaining a 4-point advantage at 12-8. Tough shot, Metaxas. Yeah, puts another dude on the bucket list. Step through, layup is a no-go. Ball in Metaxas' hand again. Foul red. Second TV timeout as we're under 4 minutes of play. So time to reset for both teams. And even with a St. Boniface win, let's say that they hit a hot streak here, take the lead, and get a win. The fact that that they aren't scoring at a high clip and losing by a difference of 14 points, it really still puts them in jeopardy, because in the event of a three-way tie, that three-way tie will be decided by total points scored. So this is what I was trying to point out heading into this game. Not only do they have to win it, they got to win it by a wide margin to give themselves an opportunity to emerge from a three-way tie. Here's how the game has transpired as we're at 12-9. St. Boniface has found the buckets few and far between, and certainly a more consistent attack from Santiago. And there you go, an open shooter. That's knockdown. That's layup line right there. Joaquin Silva. No answer from St. Boniface. That lead is at 5 again. Oh, he wants another one. Oh, he's getting more deuces than Wimbledon. Back to back. 16-9.
Warming up.
That's some good ball movement. McIntosh has to force it up late in the shot clock. Oh, ball leads to Pino. Oh, Pino could knock down the wide open two. Santiago, they are not trigger shy, but they do miss their last two attempts. Still a 7-point lead with 2 minutes to go. It's quite comfy. Wild shot, and you can see that St. Boniface is a bit gassed. Pino, he still got some in the tank. He misfires that time. Oh, good recovery there from McIntosh. He'll get the bucket. But with 1:40 to go, time is not on the side of St. Boniface. And that one is air-mailed express delivery, right out of bounds. Game number 2 of the qualifying draw. If you are just joining us, San Juan with a dominant win over St. Boniface. There's Macau Masters MVP. We call him the Beast, Marko Brankovic. We'll see his Huishan NE team in action later on today. He's got an MVP. Dr. Strange has got an MVP. Majstorovic with an MVP. And Nemanja Barac with an MVP. Right? If my memory serves me correctly, I think that's the truth. But incredible. I think one of the best players in the game. He'll have his moment in the spotlight later. Shout out to him. But back to the action at hand. 16-10 and 1:30 to go. McIntosh. Oh, he connects. 16-12. Oh, nice composure underneath. Redirects, finishes on the right side of the rim. Right decision, 17-12. Oh, beautiful dish. And Dembele couldn't finish it. Bino, jab step back. McIntosh now. Maybe he's feeling it. The shoulder fake. McIntosh. Splash. Okay, McIntosh. Pino right past the defense. Man, he took him on a test drive. 18-13, 30 ticks to go. This is going to be a Santiago win that will officially eliminate St. Boniface. Pino, if you don't succeed, try again. The persistence pays off, leads to the 19th score for Santiago. And final 8 seconds will not matter. This will set up a Santiago San Juan play-in game to the main draw. Oh, he didn't have the right flavor scoop. But it leads to a 2 before the horn, and they get to 21. That's the name of the game. Santiago, 21. St. Boniface, 13. So I'm not sure the final score is exactly indicative of how the game went. But, I mean, an 8-point game, and it looks like a blowout. It felt closer. It felt closer. But we see another game end with a 2-piece at the horn. A nice awareness after the missed layup. And that's target practice right there. Shoot or shoot. You can get that one at the bottom of the net. And you can find Santiago, UNAB, and San Juan in a must-win situation. Winner will play on. They'll move on to main draw, Pool D. Once they get back to it, we'll have an entertainment break after we show you some of the highlights from this one. No dunks. I don't think any disrespectful block shots, but still some pretty plays. Some nice actions. You see the ball movement, the sharing. But in terms of individual performances, I gotta tip my cap. I gotta tip my cap to Joaquin Pino. I think that this is the type of player that could really be a difference maker for Santiago going forward because of his offensive ability and his defensive ability too. He's like a hybrid player. Good size, can defend in the post, can move his feet. You can't leave him open. And it probably wouldn't be a wise idea to leave Joaquin Silva open either. You can see why. And ultimately, just not enough firepower for St. Boniface. They hung in there as long as they could. And I think pretty good body of work in 2 games for Jaharka Metaxas. But they needed a whole lot more help than what they got. There's Pino giving it up, and while I've sung his praises, it was really a team effort. Cesar Belmar got some good buckets in this one too. Joaquin Silva, of course, he had his fingerprints all over it as well. I am very, very interested to see how Santiago UNAB is going to match up against San Juan. So you got Chile and Puerto Rico going toe-to-toe here in about 10 minutes or so, where we will wrap up the qualifying draw. Here is the final shot, the kill shot, if you will. 2 to the head. RIP. That is it. That is all. Good day, good night. It is a wrap. We got one more qualifying draw game to go. Again, it will feature Santiago and San Juan, both big winners over St. Boniface. We will be getting back to it in, let me see, let me check the time. What do we have, guys? 10 minutes or so?
Where they finished as one of the 8 finalists. They continue to push.
So we'll take a short break. Do not go far. More 3x3 action coming your way as we wrap up the qualifying draw in about 10 minutes. See you then.
off for the Cool Giraffes! Ow!
Santiago, UNAB. And now, representing Team San Juan, number 4,
Gentlemen, it's time to get back to it. The last game of the qualifying draw. Two teams that have been impressive in their opening games. I must admit, both squads doing away with St. Boniface easily for Santiago. They're the most recent winner, 21-13, and a 22-8 victory for San Juan. As the Puerto Ricans, de Boniface, they hit the court first. Leandro Allende, Luis Cuascu, Adrian Ocasio, and Antonio Ralat. Now for Santiago, UNAB, representing Chile. They will come out with Rodrigo Rubio, Joaquin Silva, coming off a nice body of work in that opening win. Cesar Belmar, who got in where he fit in the opening game, and the star, he's rocking #1, and he is the #1 option on this Santiago squad. That is Joaquin Pino. All right, take your picks. Who y'all got in this one? Hit us up, let us know. Either on the live feed on YouTube, or if you want to get involved with us with Instagram, use the hashtag 3x3WT. We appreciate all of the interaction from our 3x3 family that continues to expand. There's our two officials to handle this last qualifying draw game. Again, the winner of this next 10-minute sprint will be playing in main draw, Pool D. Who wants it? Leandro Allende's player with obviously some outstanding braids. Shout out to whoever styled those. Those are solid. But more of a glue guy. He's an impact player. I pick you back, Smoke Show. So they'll get it warmed up here. And again, we're just outside of Rogers Place, where the Edmonton Oilers play. Here in the capital of Alberta. That's right. That is right. Right here in the Ice District. 3x3 taking over here in Edmonton. Appreciate all the local fans that are beginning to show up. I'm expecting to see a packed house by the end of the day tomorrow, and it's going to be an eventful time here in Edmonton. Not only do we have our 5th Masters of the season, the Women's Series continues. It's been a hell of a Women's Series so far this year. We'll talk about great competition, great players. They are here in Edmonton as well. We will see what they bring, as their action will begin tomorrow, day 1. That's the world #1 right there, by the way, y'all. That is Dr. Strange and his mustache making his way into the Ice District. Another member of Upuishan NE, #1 team in the world. All right, here we go, back to it. Lotto, he will get some space and give him a taste. It's good, lick your fingers. It is 2-zip. I'm telling you. Antonio Ralat is an absolute offensive weapon if they get him loose. Oh my goodness! He shook his shoestrings loose. Oh my goodness! Let's take a look at the replay if we can. Well, look, if we don't see it now, we're going to see it at the end of the game. Watch this. Oh! He left him frozen. Hit the refresh button. Jeez Louise. And right on cue. I was telling you, Antonio Ralat is a dangerous man. He got a warning label on his shorts.
Get a score correction, and the score is 3-0
3-zip. Score has been corrected. So Santiago, they'll take over possession here. No need to panic if you're Santiago. They got an offensive weapon too. There he is, Pino attacking. But he had traveling plans. And he gets called. Great defense right there. That's one thing that San Juan will be. It's always been a hallmark of their teams of now and of old, is they are physical, defensive teams. They're not afraid to brawl with you. It's 4-0 as Allende adds to the score. Santiago, so far, have been quiet offensively, trying to get a 2 to go. Ocasio will get it. And they'll quickly get that Wilson hopping around the perimeter. Get back to Ocasio. Ocasio, swishalicious. 6-zip, just like that.
6-0.
Oh yeah.
Muscle his way through. Be a foul.
So foul underneath. Pretty evident there. Allende was trying to hold his ground. He got caught holding an arm.
Fresh shot clock and possession.
Check it up and get back to it. Trying to feature Pino here. Got to be a team game. I know he's got ability. Oh my goodness. He dropped him off like the metro station. 6-1. Pino will at least get Santiago on the board. Minute and a half in.
Gets his own rebound, kicks it out.
There's the give and go. And the finish.
Nice soft touch.
Again, we saw a repeat of this in game 1. Anything you can do, we can do. Well, maybe not. He sold it. Missed the crib. That's no good. Ralat will find a wide open shooter. Uh-oh.
Oh, rebound.
Wasco will get it back. And he misses that one long, but that's okay. He'll have a chance to make up for it at the free throw line, shooting 1. And remember, if you're new to 3x3, anything inside the arc is 1. Anything outside the arc is 2. His 1 free throw is missed, but do we have a lane violation? It looks like it. Somebody got in there early. I think that was Pino. Yep, Pino got in there early, and now he's going to give Kawasku another opportunity. And we'll see if Kawasku can make good on it this time. And he does the same thing. He's shacking the fool at the free throw line. 6-point game. Yep, faking the score. So Silva.
San Juan ball.
Here's Kawasku. Guascu is going to redirect. He's going to get it to Ocasio. No. Rebound to Pino. He's got a man coming around. Ball fake. And they're running out of time here. They got about 4 to shoot. And Ralat bailed him out with 3 seconds on the shot clock. He gets called for the foul. Got to give him a fresh 12 to start with. Pino will check it up with Guascu defending up top. 7:22 officially to go. San Juan with a nice lead here in the early goings. Offensive foul moving on the screen. That will give Santiago a 5th foul to join San Juan, who also has 5. 1 more to give for both teams. And we're not even 3 minutes into this game. Lots shot is long. Guascu, he wants some help. Ball handling is not exactly his forte. Rebounding and scoring is. He'll take that, you take this. Santiago. They gotta somehow break the scoring drought. Get in their flow. Pino. 8-4. If anybody's gonna be that man, it's gotta be Pino. So with that 2-piece, obviously to get Santiago a little bit closer. Let's check out the shimmy shake. That shake, the only thing it was missing was fries and a burger. So, yeah, we've had some highlights in this one. Credit Santiago for keeping their composure. Looking at that 5-point deficit. It's down to 4 now. There's the Pino knockdown from 2. 8-4 game. 6:30 to go. Plenty of time left in this 10-minute sprint. Ocasio making his move. Wait a minute. There's a whistle. Got a foul. Number 6 on Santiago. Next defensive foul. San Juan is shooting free throws. There he goes again. Ankles might be in danger. Ralat to Allende. Allende back out to Lano. Cha-ching! He's more money than the open safe right now. It's 10-4.
10-4.
Defense all over him. And that is fired. Oh, Ralat. Kind of fumbled that chance for San Juan. It should have been it was very likely going to be a shot clock violation that would have gave San Juan the ball, but when he got the rebound, he stepped on the line, gives Santiago the Wilson right back. What will they do with it? That is the question. And that one got punted. It's 1st and 10. Santiago from the 20-yard line. Spin move, Ralat in hot pursuit. Another whistle as each team has 6 fouls. They've been out here hacking like code breakers. Play in game. Who wants to go on to main draw, pull deep? Man, he drew his firearm and he shot a man. Where's the authorities? Pino will get him within 4. Ocasio, I believe he was the last one to touch that one. And he was. Santiago will take over. And Pino will have the rock at the top of the key. He just drained one from that same spot. Now he'll screen. He'll dip out on the left wing. Oh, you got to have those. Rubio blew the crib. And every possession is a premium. Got to take care of that Wilson. Guascu. Nope. His stroke was not stroking. Pino will Come out and hand it off. Rubio, 2 to go. 10-8. Allende to Guascu. Oh yeah. He ran into heavy traffic. And that will amount to 2 free throw attempts. That is foul number 7 on Santiago. So while they've climbed back in this game, they trailed by as many as 5 earlier. It's now down to 2, pending these free throws. Guascu has not had any good touch from the free throw line. He's 0 for up to this point, 0 for 3 now, and make that 1 for 4. A frigid 25%, but that will give San Juan a 3-point advantage. Oh, Joaquin, you left something. The Wilson, wait a minute. Wild shot. Fresh 12 for San Juan. Ralat, he's fouled. This is where, for Santiago, you got to be aware of the foul situation. You've climbed right back into the game, down by 3. You don't want to give San Juan free opportunities at the line. So they got to show better 3x3 acumen. I know they're young, but it's a lesson that they got to learn here. Play strong defense, but don't foul. So he splits a pair. Lead back out to 4. Pino to the cup. No. Just missed the layup.
Looks like a Team San Juan.
San Juan, though, touched that last. So Santiago will get a fresh 12 to start with. Pino. He will kick it over. Rubio gets another 2. So a couple of deuces for Rubio, and the game is now down to 2 points. Casio to Ralat. Ralat from the corner, and that's a foul. Wait a minute. No, it wasn't a foul. I thought it was a foul. He actually stepped on the line.
He stepped on the line, goes out of bounds.
So Santiago could potentially tie the game with this possession. Offensive foul. That'll be number 9 on Santiago. No free throws will result, as it's an offensive foul. But it does bring them closer to the double penalty. 10 fouls put you in the double penalty. And I didn't educate you in the rules package to begin the show about the double penalty, but I'll inform you now. Double penalty is when a team reaches 10 fouls. That's going to put your opposition on the free throw line for not only 2 free throws, but possession as well. But here's a look at Pino finding the bottom of the net from the top of the key. And then 1 of 2 deuces. There's 1 from the left wing and 1 from the right wing. As you see Rubio making his presence felt too. There's Ralat. He's got places to go and buckets to get. He's got 1. Now Rubio. Oh, say it with your chest, young fella. Yeah. Strong move. So Rubio playing a great game. Without his couple of 2 balls and that bucket right there, this could be a blowout. But here we are. Things have changed since 11 to 8. Only 1 point in the disparity. Hello, we got fans of all ages that are here checking out the action. Several teams have popped up. Take a look at the last score here for Santiago. This is Rubio just getting Ralat on his hip. Did a great job shielding him. And not only getting the bucket, but the foul as well. 7th on San Juan. So an and 2 opportunity. So could be a 3-point play. So far, so good. 1 more make here, and we'll have a tie game. San Juan had been in control of this. And now it's anybody's game. First to 8 wins it. 3:55 and counting. Allende on the move. That ball is broken up. Santiago trying to pull off an upset.
like he
Oh, then a travel.
He went to pass it. 13-13.
San Juan.
3 minutes, 46 seconds remain. A lot of time in 3x3 basketball.
Casio and Ralat, they will share the Wilson. Ralat, good look. Halfway down and came out. Now it's Pino. He wants to go to work. Oh, Pino. Hezzy. That was broken up. And he's contending that it should be Santiago ball. I don't know. That was a close one. Now, I should mention that you could challenge that if they wanted to. They do not. 3:30 left. Casio with the ball fake. They didn't fake anybody. He didn't need to fake it. He's the real deal. No GMO. Strong to the hole. Gets San Juan up by 1. Pino. He's bringing some heat. Allende quickly swung right. Foul, Santiago. This is a bad one. I'm just mentioning the double penalty, and that's exactly the situation they find themselves in now. This is what foul fence will bring you. 2 free throws and possession for San Juan. Allende trying to capitalize. That one hung on the rim for just a moment before dropping through. Still a 1 possession game. But this is what San Juan could really capitalize at the strike. If they can be consistent at the line. Split a pair right there. But now possession. If you're San Juan here, I think you continue to attack downhill. Either you're going to get some opportunities in the paint, or you're going to draw more fouls. They waste that possession, however.
Foul number 8 on San Juan.
Offensive foul will give it back over to Santiago. They will give it back to the man with the hot hand, Pino. Swings it to Rubio. Rubio looking like Ricky out here.
Mr. Rubio.
15-15.
He's on fire. He's hit a series of shots.
Casio, El Doro. Trying to play some bully ball. Quascu. He's there to finish off the leftovers. 1-point lead. Good game here in our last game of the qualifying draw. Oh, that is nice action right there. Casio finds Ralat. Pino, jab step to the crib. Just over 2 minutes and Ralat is going back to work. He decides to get it to Ocasio. He wants to give it back. Ocasio left alone. And he's going to shred that one from the left elbow. Still got the legs and those shots. Rubio! Man, this dude is not cooling off a bit. Oh, look at Quascu. It's like a semi-truck on the drive. Better get out the way. It's 19-17. Pino wants to even things up. Misses it to the left. Quascu and Ocasio. Quascu get down to the block. Ralat is going to pull the trigger. Lotto cashes in big time. 21-17. That is all she wrote. It's a Saran wrap. 21-17. San Juan hold off Santiago. We will see them in main draw Pool D. I mentioned that they were the favorites to come out of this qualifying draw. And while Santiago did give them a run for their money, they turned to their top scorer. I call him Lotto again. Money. Show me the money. Just look at him. Look again. The final bucket right in front of the logo. Check the rotation. 21-17 dub San Juan. We'll see them with the big boys in the main draw. So 14 teams has been trimmed down to 12. The 12 that we will see compete in the main draw. The top 2 from each group will advance to tomorrow's quarterfinals.
Coming up next, we have the FIBA 3x3 World Tour Edmonton Masters Shootout Competition Qualifier.
So we do have some business. We do have some business to handle before we get to the main draw. So don't worry, we'll have a little bit of a breather. First, we'll show you the highlights from that last qualifying draw game, and then after that, we'll have our 2-point shootout qualification. But to qualify to the main draw, look, we knew this was going to be a dogfight. We knew this was going to be a dogfight. Early on, I was looking confused. I said, man, this is going to be a San Juan beatdown, and they ended up kind of running out of steam, or really running into a Santiago team that just was not going to show any fear. They were not going to back down and continue to fight, climb, and get back into the contest. Made it interesting late. Remember, this turned from a 5-point San Juan advantage to a 13-13 game. The problem for Santiago came on the defensive end. When you get in a double penalty and your opponent is shooting 2 free throws and getting possession, it makes it very difficult to get a victory in that game. And San Juan exercised that advantage, even though they could not stop Rubio at all. Rubio was going off like an alarm in this game. Had a stretch of, I believe, 5 straight points. But San Juan, they started to cool down a little bit in terms of their temperament, and they turned to their top gun. That is Antonio Ralat. One flick of the wrist, and that one was over and done with. So that wraps up the qualifying draw. Again, San Juan moving on to main draw, Pool D. That's where we will see them next, and they will compete for, say, $40,000. They'll have their opportunity right in front of them. So looking forward to seeing them and what they continue to bring later on. It is going to be an interesting run the rest of the day. Trust and believe. If I were you, I wouldn't go anywhere. By the way, in Pool D, they'll play with Ulaanbaatar and Lehman, who shot in here. But I was saying before that, don't go anywhere, because I think you probably want to check out the 2-point shootout qualification. Top 4 scores will compete in our 2-point shootout final tomorrow, where up to $10,000 will be at stake. So stick around. After the 2-point shootout qualifier, then we'll get to the big business. That is the main draw from here in Edmonton. I'm going to hop off the mic until then, and we'll get to the main draw here momentarily. Don't go far. More 3x3 action on the way from here in old Canada.